So, it's the 10th of August. This is like what, my third day cycling the second part of the Pamiers. I stayed in a little homestay literally just below this rock. And I'm walking up to the top now. There's a fortress at the top of here. Above the fortress is a place called Bibi Fatima, which is apparently a hot spring. It's 7:30. I woke up at 6:30 today, so an hour and a half later than usual. But the next major town and the last town before the Wakan is Lagor, and Lagor is 40 kilometres away. So this morning I'm going to chill out, walk up to the fortress and the hot springs, enjoy that, come down, cycle the 40 kilometres to Lagor, and then just stay there, fill up as many supplies as I can, because the next 3 to 4 days there are no shops, no villages, no people, because the Wakan is just completely empty of anything like that. So sun's a bit glary today, but it's got snow on the top of those peaks. Well, I'm off the rickety path I was taking. Took me through a couple of people's gardens, quite literally. Ended up in a situation where I was completely boxed in by a brick wall with well, it's not barbed wire, but they use like thorn bushes as barbed wire kind of thing, completely around me. I couldn't find a way out for some time. But now I'm on the road, because as I get to the fortress now, the road goes straight up to Bibi Fatima, the springs. So the quickest route will be taking the road straight up. Let me just give you a spin. Behind me is Yamsham Fortress, I believe. That is the famous fortress. Look at that view, it's ridiculous. And I do this every day. Look at the view, it's awesome. Look at the view, it's amazing. Oh my god. But literally, it's just incredible. Onwards! Well, this is the hot spring. I thought it was going to be something open and more natural, but they've built, I don't know, like a building over the top of it. It's divided to women and men. Let's have a look around here. I don't think I'm going to be able to film in here, so we'll end it there. Just come out of the hot spring. It was nice. I spent about 15-20 minutes in there. I got talking to a guy called Mohammed, who was doing his masters in languages in Dushanbe, and he was talking to me about Aga Khan and the differences between Pamir people and the Waki people from the Wakan Valley, and how, you know, even though most will say there's a difference between being from the Pamirs and being from Tajikistan, there's another difference now from being from the Pamirs and being Waki. People from the Wakan Valley, the Wakis, they believe in finishing school, then having religious education before they then marry at like 28, 30, whereas Pamir people generally finish school and get married and have children straight away, very young. So he was talking to me about the intricacies of that, and how the hot spring was formed, and how there's two different theories, a religious and a scientific, and yeah, it's just really interesting. And as per usual, you meet these really interesting people that want to tell you all about the history and stuff like that, so that was really cool. But after setting off yesterday around 6 o'clock in the morning and finishing around 8:30 and doing, you know, 110 or something kilometres, I'm absolutely exhausted, and this walk has just completely ruined me. So I'm glad I've only got 40 kilometres to Lagor today. I think I'll get there, restock with some supplies, and then tomorrow I'll start the Wakan. This is just sand. I prefer the road when it's potholed, because in sand you have to push the bike. Sand over there, and there's rocks. Why can't it be rocky? No! Oh, I've missed the sand. I've only had it 4 times so far today, and it's just not enough. I want more sand. I cycled down the road to find a homestay, and the locals are shouting, homestay, homestay. So I said, oh, okay, let's have a look. And basically they've just had me in their home. They're not really a homestay, I don't think, but it's the second time I'll be sleeping like this, like I did the other night when I couldn't find anywhere to stay. What lovely, lovely traditional places to sleep. I think it's amazing. I really, really enjoy sleeping in places like this, and less than $7, so cannot complain. And there's even talk of food.